Santorin a triple kill on that Kha'Zix. And now it's about what BAUS wants, right? Into this kind of composition. I think his pool is probably deep enough. It's just about where he decides to go. And it's going to be Garen, of all things.
Yeah, okay.
And, I mean, sure, why not, right? I'm sure we're going to see some kind of weird proxy, like 3 waves in. If I had to wager a guess into something like a Poppy.
For sure. That judgment, Garen, he was made for proxying. Like, this feels like a very BAUS-style champion, to be fair. And, yeah, like, he's chilling. He's chilling. You don't want to pick one of those champions that, you know, would get denied by Poppy's W either. So, he loves it. He loves this kind of thing. He's gonna Raybos Garen, just yeah. And to be perfectly honest, like when you look at NORD's side, it's not easy to kill someone like Garen, right? Like you can press W against Syndra's combo, and Ezreal is not the greatest like high DPS style thing, right? And especially if you've got a lot of move speed.
Hello everybody and welcome to the first game of this series between NORD and Los Ratones. I'm HitBrain and I'm joined by Trouble for this first of this best of 5. And this is a very anticipated game, isn't it, Trouble?
Absolutely. I feel like for in everyone's mind, this is pretty much the grand final, quote unquote. We first off get a glimpse of what it could be at the LAN event. NORD is coming to everyone's papers as the second strongest team, and Los Ratones have come so far without necessarily being challenged.
Los Ratones, we haven't seen them play a game from behind yet. This is probably the biggest thing about them is they've been playing incredibly fast and effective games. The desk actually talked about it. It seems like if you go to do something to Los Ratones on one side of the map, they'll take 2 things on the bottom side or on the other side of the map. Like, they're very good and very effective at using resources around the map well. And I feel like if there is a team who's going to be able to challenge them, if there is a team who's going to be able to go toe-to-toe with them, it is going to be NORD. So I'd be interested to see if NORD can put Los Ratones behind this game and how Los Ratones, well, this series in general, how Los Ratones then responds to that pressure being applied to them. To the wave. And Chachi, he can just shove this wave and then look for a recall without having to burn that at all as BAUS. Just going to full in with the judgment, spinning around on top of him. And Chachi, he's just going to have to walk away from it.
And 2, you've got at least some like bruiser, more aggro type of champions. But saying this, they could potentially be picking up a kill on the top.
Oh, that's going to be BAUS forced to flash already. No level 6 available on anyone, but the red buff from Santorin burning BAUS down. Chachi slowly whistling him down. He's quite tanky, but there it is. First blood to visit Chachi.
I feel like the flash was a little bit too much right there from BAUS. I don't think he could actually get away. But right here, this is great game going on for NORD so far. No Way is pushing in Nemesis on that Syndra. Xmati and Treats are having lots of priority down the bot lane.
No Way is just locking Nemesis in this lane. Every time he goes for a reset, he plays the interrupt. There isn't much mana on No Way, though, so it does definitely make this a little bit harder. But Santorin coming in, looking to go on BAUS once again. He's going to try and clear that wave out, and he's done his best to do so, but Chachi will secure yet another kill. They found a lane to play through with this Ivern, and it is going to be Chachi on the Poppy top side, so...
Okay.
Yeah, or he could just go looking for a proxy, which is, from the way he's positioning on the map, that might just be the game plan here for BAUS. But the problem is there's a... I mean, Peter Crouch is in the area. Santorin on the Ivern. Going to be a complete menace. He's actually going to turn his attention towards the grubs, and they're going to seed these minion waves and the potential for tower plates just because they want to secure themselves an objective trade. BAUS is going to make sure that he knows what's going on with that ward drop.
Checking.
Goes and catches another wave. I think he knows he's going to have to at the least execute here, but he's going to try and just grab as many waves as he can. And this is something we haven't seen a lot of teams do versus Los Ratones, is they're not really good at kind of trading blow for blow. So if Los Ratones go and take something, they don't take something else on the other side of the map because they're bundling too much to try and shut Los Ratones down. NORD are happy to say, okay, you can take that dragon. We're going to take a neutral objective for ourselves, and we'll be quite happy with that trade. And really smart play not to just greed and try and kill BAUS again and actually get something off the map in return, including a jungle camp, which Santorin was able to steal away.
Right here, this lane doing his thing. You've got plenty of scaling.
Treats is in danger. He's going to look to try and break away, but Cranny with a buster shot secures the kill. It is a 2 versus 2 solo, well, not solo, but, you know, solo lane kill for Los Ratones.
What happened there? I'd like to see a replay on that. Treats a little bit too far up us and actually creating situations of priority down the bot lane. And let's watch this one more time. What's has happened here? Treats walks up. He wants the cannon minion. REKKLES knows, tags him with the Q. and they hit level 6 before Treats does. Now, I don't know. I think it was that one last creep probably that Treats needed for that level 6. I don't think it would have saved him necessarily, but that was a pretty good engage, pretty good Q from Rekklles to engage something Souls.
Something Souls.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name. BAUS is actually looking for it. I mean, he's got ultimate. He's looking for the all-in. Visit Chachi, though, able to trade back very effectively there. As he flashes forwards, comes in with a passive, and I think Chachi just maybe misplayed there a little bit as Nemesis was looking for a play on No Way. There was just a whole bunch that was breaking out there. Nothing really caught either side, though, as Santorin does find the opening. Rekklles is going to get locked down as Daisy gets summoned up. Solar Flare lands onto Rekklles. He actually avoids Daisy's knockup as he throws down the Glacial Pusher to break away. And meanwhile, in the mid lane, No Way is in danger. No flash, no way to go. He's secured. Down he goes. Nemesis picks the kill up as Chachi. Let me rest my voice, guys. There's so much fighting in the last few moments.
Yeah, we had the 1v1 over in the top lane, then the attempted gank over in the mid lane onto No Way. Then No Way ends up overextending, trying to join the bot lane skirmish. Rekklles just about gets away by blowing his flash, and No Way getting caught. No man's land ends up going down. That's going to cost him quite a lot. You see Nemesis grabs a plate.
Picks up his redemption. Got the Blackfire onto No Way finished up here. So items are starting to come in across the board. As Velia will be looking to secure themselves the grubs. If they can get at least one, they will deny that stack. And honestly, next kill is actually the next major stack as well. So No Way looking for it. They're going in for the Solar Flare in. The lockdown, the redemption. They're throwing everything in, but the wall is big enough as it crumbles, and so does the kill. Chachi jumps into the pocket of Nemesis, but now he's got Rekklles to deal with as he gets caught out by the stun. Crowley's going to continue to chase forward. W comes out. The scout of the week is too slow. They don't get it. BAUS spinning around in the middle of everyone as he gets locked down by Santorin. Nemesis is just continuing to fire away on No Way with the Sand Soldiers. And it looks like the heat has died off. 4 grubs were picked up, so NORD were able to deny 1. Don't know if they're going to be able to get more, though.
I was a little bit chaotic. I felt like somehow both teams were super...
to get the W on with the Essence Flux, but BAUS, he just tanks it. They honestly could have taken a plate instead, and they decided not to. Chachi, though, on the other hand, he's found Crowley. Crowley very susceptible to go down, flashes the wall, but Chachi's got the chase up onto him. W coming up fairly soon. Ease him into the wall. Down with the hammer, and down with Crowley.
Great angle right there from Chachi on the Poppy, and again,
This is definitely the first time we've seen them getting somewhat skill check. Question is, it comes down to the decision making here at NORD. Are they going to make the right moves as they are looking to collapse in onto this fight? X-Maddie, Santorin, everyone's made their way over. Good Solar Flare lands onto everyone. They bop one back. The numbers advantage is theirs. The redemption to heal everybody up. Los RATONES lose 2. They will lose. They don't lose the dragon though. Velia secured it on the way out, but 2 kills going over to NORD. Really, really decisive play coming in from them.
That was a super clutch smite from Velia, because had he not gotten that, they would have lost everything. Now Santorin and Chachi are looking for BAUS.
I don't think BAUS is actually going to live this here. He's going to lose a lot of HP. Chachi's going to slowly but surely whittle him down. It's not the Triforce, there's not as much damage. Santorin smites BAUS for the kill. Taking him down for the 3rd time this game. Rough showing there. So have a look at that
Iron utility spells. It feels like using this on Chachi and Trees just for pure brute force power has worked so far for them in the early game. And is this the BAUS replay? It's not.
I think it was going to be, but I think from the collection of people topside, we might be expecting some action. Looks like with 3 about, Velia hanging off out of sight. I believe he's just been spotted by that ward Nemesis. Not the ward, the minion Nemesis just killed. Looks like the contest is coming in onto the Rift Herald. Are NORD going to fire out here? I mean, boots have already been secured by NORD. Can they secure this objective? Deny it from Los RATONES. It looks like they've just been able to muscle their way forwards. They know that BAUS is taking a tower bot lane. So they have the numbers advantage. And actually, Rekklles is going to eat some of that damage there from Visit Chachi. The wall will block that. But there it is. Herald secured for Rift, for the side of NORD. And they will get a tower in response. On the side of Los RATONES, BAUS should be able to finish this tower up. He's a little bit slow on it, actually. Maybe not this wave. I know you guess it.
I feel like they could potentially go for double tower right here, specifically when they see Crowny over in the mid lane. You could pop Rift Herald right here and potentially try to threaten a dive, but everyone kind of backs off. Everyone resets. BAUS does get the tower over in the bot lane, so we'll see where the Rift Herald, or they're gonna choose, sorry, to pop the Rift Herald entire map. 1-0 and 5 for Santorin. He's been all over the place. 6 out of 7 kill participation. 2 and 0 for XMATI on this Azure, who's very close to his Muramana as well. So far, so good for Nord. Chachi, he does have speed. Garen has more speed. He does have an execute as well.
This is getting quite close, actually. Chachi's able to pick the shield up, gets the wall bang down slow from the Q. BAUS is making the run. The knock-up comes in. BAUS flashes. Velia comes in and saves the day. There's a redemption to keep him alive, though. Very clutch from Santorin. But BAUS gets away with 200 health.
If you look over in the inventory of Nord, great item breakpoints right before the dragon as well. They've already walked into the river. They've established a little bit of vision, trying to figure out where Los Ratones are going to be coming through, and I'm looking for a TP ward from Bausi that he could potentially use. But right here, I feel like Los Ratones don't really need to contest with this dragon. You already mentioned it. They already have the first two. Allow BAUS to be on the side lane, farm a little bit more. 196 CS in 19 minutes. This guy's on 10 CS per minute so far. He's the only member of Los Ratones on 2 items, and he is going to become extremely problematic. If he does find that flank TP late, it's going to be very little damage remaining for Nord.
They're kind of getting to that point where Nord, they actually answered BAUS really effectively early, but it looks like they're starting to get a little bit worried about him. So they're going to throw down the Herald, crack open this mid tower. I'd like to see them go for another charge, try and commit for this second, but I think the wave was trimmed too much, so they're just going to get the damage done to it. Half health on tier 2. Does mean they open the map up somewhat, but with Atakan up
through every single one of their champions. You've got the Moonstone as well onto this Ivern, and even though I did mention the sort of lower damage profile, if you will, the survivability allows for more damage to go through. Chachi's found 3, but I don't think he wants to find those 3.
Yeah, I don't think this goes quite as well as he wanted. He gets hit by the Glacial Fissure, being absolutely melted. The redemption from Santorin's big. I mean, it got the Glacial Fissure out, but Chachi's having to reset. Sure, he had a teleport, but he has to now reset, move back, and BAUS has been able to hard shove this bot side. Someone has to go catch that wave.
Into the game.
Yeah.
And then spawn back up. Now, Chachi and Norway, they're hovering down the bot lane. They both have TP, so they could potentially pull a play onto BAUS. Oh, BAUS!
BAUS flash forwards. He didn't realize Chachi was in the area. He's going to get sent packing. No way. Can they keep the pressure up onto him? I mean, it's a Phantom Dancer. Swifty's Garen. He's getting away. And with 2 members showing bot side, Los Ratones are going to immediately pull the trigger and start up Atakan. But those 2 members are the ones with teleport. Although I say that, Chachi actually doesn't have teleport.
Norway all the way down to sort of bounce waves between him and BAUS. You'll see, oh, Nemesis tried for the play right here, gets the flash off of Santorin, and I feel like this Atakan fight is not really for Atakan, is to try and find some kills between the 2 teams.
Yeah, well, there's going to be a lot down. Everybody is seeming to be committed, but there's BAUS coming in on that flank. Teleport coming in from Norway as well. Chachi's got his own flank locked down immediately, but Matty is one shot. Crowley did so much damage to him. Chachi in the middle of 4. Can he hold his own? No, he can't. Shut down to BAUS, and that is going to be Atakan.
Great aggression coming through from Crown. He jumps forward to assassinate XMATI. XMATI once again, between yesterday and today, caught completely out of position on a champion that you would think is really hard to catch in these situations. No way trying to salvage this previous skirmish that we just saw. Atakan going over to Los Ratones, but no way. He's going to take that mid lane tier 2. Triplet of Nord, XMATI gets slowed by the seed, and I'm going to stop because we have more.
Trees finds the lockdown onto multiple people. Immediately knocked back by Nemesis' ult, though, to save the day. The whole team's caught by the grasping roots as they're getting poked down by Maddie. BAUS is low, but he has that revive, remember. Dragon now starting to whittle down Los Ratones' health bars. There's the redemption to heal. The members of Nord back up to full. BAUS just going to go on the old long flank. He's a Garen. He'll heal up. Got a mini Warmogs built into him. Chachi's just trying to play zoning right now, but Dragon should be secured here for the side of Nord. And they just need to get back on the map and get a grip of those waves once again. We saw what Crowley was able to do to XMATI. The lockdown actually hits onto Treats as he gets the concussive blows built up. Crowley can just continue the chase forwards. Dragon, though, still not secured. I don't know who got that.
No.
Nemesis stole stole the dragon away from NORD. It's gone so wrong. Chachi tries to escape, but he is blown back. And Los Ratones have blown the game wide open.
Los Ratones have forced NORD to go dizzy in 30 seconds. NORD forces Los Ratones out of Baron. Then they feel like they're safe, so they split on the map. And then Los Ratones hit them individually in different sides of the map. The mid lane skirmish, the 2 versus 2, and then down the dragon. Nemesis, when Santorin was around with Smite, steals the dragon from them. And back to back, the Atakan fight into the Atakan buff.
Leans Los Ratones onto Soul Point. They've got Baron as well off the back of this, so a very, very effective time during the replay. They're able to take lots off the map, and NORD, they seemed to have a good early game plan, but the problem was as soon as it went wrong, they got lost, they got confused, the script fell apart, and their guide to beating Los Ratones suddenly just crumbled away from them. They are throwing everything onto BAUS. He will go down here as the unleashed power from No Way secures the kill, but that comes at the cost of a inhibitor tower bot side. Nemesis and REKKLES were able to secure that one. The rest of the team are collapsing in to try and make sure they get out nice and safe. NORD definitely looking a little bit
tower
lost
with an entire Baron buff is not quite what you were looking for. Right here, NORD are flanking around.
Nemesis getting his face interrupted there was absolutely catastrophic for them. Looks like he's going to get away, but everyone else had to protect him on the way out. And Visit Chachi should be able to run him down. Velia gets the blast cone to safety. There's no way he gets away there.
Shot? True shot?
True shots? No, not even close. Not even close. He's outie.
They blew 2 flashes. Leona flash, Chachi on the Poppy flash to kill the tree. The Zaza leaves another day, and Velia gets to go back to base and regen his HP, while Crowny taking another outer tower. Only one in mid lane came back from the resets. I think they are going to take some control over the bot side, especially
Looking for X-Matty, he's able to get away safely thanks to the Buster Shot, but the lockdown doesn't quite land on the Crowny. Crowny's continuing to make an escape away. Good ult from Velia will lock down the team and kind of split the fight up on multiple fronts. Crowny flashes forwards into Chachi's pocket, secures the kill. Teleport from BAUS comes in. It's only going to be the one who goes down, but Crowny flashing into Chachi's face and securing that kill. That was
they're
serious confidence.
They're playing so heavily for the kills right here from Los Ratones, and I'm just sitting here scratching my head because Mati, again, the most slippery member of NORD, playing super far forward and aggressive, getting instantly punished in 2 iterations. And yes, here, he did not die, but he was completely out of the picture.
Target for them, Crowny or Nemesis. The bushes go up. How comes the ultimate from Chachi? I mean, who's he going to hit? Cancels it. Look for the lockdown onto REKKLES. Yeah, BAUS is just going for a flank angle. I mean, he's got Stride Breaker.
He doesn't even actually need to get the angle. Just the fact that they know BAUS is behind them and he's threatening them and he shows every time they need to be careful. There we go.
Here we go. This dude said
he's gone.
BAUS takes out Santorin, throws the oldie onto X-Matty. Not enough to finish him up, but Treats will go down regardless. In comes Nemesis. The shuffle doesn't hit. No Way gets some damage down, and it's followed up with the kill. Velia trying to lock Maddie down. Maddie healing himself up as much as possible, but that one Vampiric Scepter may not be enough. REKKLES sends the Winter's Bite in and secures the kill. NORD lose everyone but No Way. They've got their DPS. They can secure this Baron.
Yeah, NORD tried to stay together as a death ball, but again, the threat of being flanked, of being split apart, and the Ivern dying first in the fight was huge. No more shields, no more bushes, no more hiding, no more Daisy, no nothing of that. Your utility is absolutely gone. Again, NORD have created an equation of a composition. You take a member out, and it just doesn't function anymore. And Los Ratones with their second Baron of the game.
They're waiting for Velia and Nemesis. I mean, BAUS, sorry, more importantly. Just going to get it nice and low. Nice play here, actually. They're waiting for everyone to come up, make sure the whole team gets that Baron buff. There's the secure. Oh, Nemesis didn't get it. But he'll be grouped with the team. It was more important that BAUS got it because he's a side here. Pulling the gold lead into their favor, pulling the map control into their favor, more importantly, is they're just going to look to finish up this final tower outside the base. As BAUS actually may just have a solo kill onto Chachi. He just pops him! What?
is gone. Chachi is gone. Same as the inhibitor in the mid lane. They're heading towards the inhibitor on the bot side. BAUS still pressuring. And it's a 4 versus 5 without your frontliner or NORD. The only frontliner they have remaining is Daisy. And there she is. She's coming in for that last fight, that last defense for NORD.
I think this is it here. Los RATONES, we wanted to see what they're like from behind. They didn't get massively behind, but they were still able to pull this game back from NORD control. Crowny just securing himself a couple of extra kills. A triple kill onto the Tristana is finished up by No Way on the way out, but the Nexus goes down. 35 minutes on the clock. That's a relatively lengthy Los RATONES game. This team have been closing games very, very fast so far. So it was nice to see from NORD.